before we get started, I just wanted to take the time to thank you for taking your time to do this interview.
Nah, man, thank you for having me, bro. Seriously, seriously.
No problem. So let's talk about this new single you have, Killa, which will release on Thursday.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Killer. It's a dope song, man. It's just basically talking about how gorgeous a woman is to you. She's so gorgeous to the point where she's a killer. Instead of saying, she's a 10 or, just saying the ordinary, I want to start a whole new trend by saying, she's a killer.
Okay. And you have Doro on, don't even know how to say his name. Is Doro?
No, it's Doro Music.
Doro.
Yeah.
And how did that come about?
Well, Doro and I, we've been friends for the longest. Actually, he and I share the same manager now. So, it was bound to happen that, that we work together. But I actually got a song that, would, compliment him as well as, compliment myself. So, I ended up, asking him to do it. He did it and came out magically.
That's what's up. And you recently switched management? Is that what you said?
Yeah. I just recently switched management. Starstruck Management is no longer my management. I'm managed now by Hulk Entertainment.
Okay, cool. And are you working on any other projects? What is Killer from a mixtape or an upcoming EP?
Right now, I'm just recording. I don't know whether or not it's going to be a mixtape, whether it's going to be an album, or EP, or anything. I'm just recording. I stay recording, but I'm really going in with the recording, and whatever path the good Lord take me on, that's the path I'm gonna go.
Mm-hmm. Cool. And besides being an artist, you're also the CEO of Ambassador Way Entertainment.
Yes, sir. That is my record company. Started in 2005.
2005? Cool. So what do you have going on with there? Are you just focusing on recording your material, or are you also preparing other artists to come out as well?
Oh, no, I can multitask, That's what I do. No, it's like multitasking, as far as, working on my material. I have a lot of great artists. So I'm really excited for the world to actually hear what they have in store. But my main focus right now is what I'm working on, as well as my artist, G-Ron. He'll be my first artist that I release under my Ambassador Way logo.
Okay, cool. Now, this isn't your first time being a solo artist. How does it feel to now be focused on just you and not be involved with the group?
It feels kind of weird, especially being in the situation that I'm in. But calling all the shots and making all the decisions. So I'm definitely conscious of everything that I do, everything that I say, and everything that I record. Because at the end of the day, one small thing can either make or break me.
Right.
So I'm definitely taking my time, making sure I record the right material, making sure I work with the right people, and yeah.
Cool. And just to clarify, because some people have been wondering if Day26, was it a official breakup, or you guys are just taking the time off to focus on your individual project?
I wouldn't say, we're broken up. I definitely would say, we're just taking our time right now. I feel like at this point in time in our career, Day26, everybody's grown so much. We're not just recording artists. We act, we produce, we write. So I think this time is for us to kind of spread our wings and grow a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't count out another Day26 album. I definitely wouldn't.
Right, because a lot of fans were looking forward to a new day.
Yeah, I know. So was I.
Yeah. So, and at the end of the day, if they're true fans, they'll stick with you, whether you're solo or whether you're in the group. So that's
Yeah,
cool.
I definitely agree. I feel like we have some of the like I don't even like calling them fans though. You know what I'm saying? I call them fams. You know what I'm saying? Because like they're my extended family. So
Right.
like I feel like you know we have some of the greatest fams in the world.
Mm.
There's none like them. So like I'm pretty sure like you know what they'll definitely you know support everything that everyone's doing.
Right.
So yeah.
Cool. And it's good that you are acknowledging your fans because I know of some artists, and I won't mention names, but they'll give the whole spiel that they care about the fans, but if fans see them in the streets, they look the other way. They won't talk to
Man,
them on
please.
social media.
Look, I'll tell somebody, excuse my language for cussing, you know what I'm saying?
That's
But I'm going to
cool.
say this, and I'm going to say this as strongly as I can. I am shit without the people that support me. Again, I will say it again. I am nothing without the people that support me. So like I mean anyone that that has had an encounter with me or that had the opportunity to meet me will tell you that like that's one thing that I do cherish and I do uphold which are my fans because like I'm nothing if they don't listen to it. I'm nothing if they don't go out and actually support. I'm nothing if they don't come to the shows. So like
Right.
I feel like sometimes us as quote unquote celebrities. I don't like calling myself a celebrity because I'm just
Mm.
Brian. But us quote unquote as celebrities, we tend to try and detach ourselves from the quote unquote normal person. But I'm no different from the next man. I put my pants leg on one leg at a time like everybody else does. If you prick my finger, you prick your finger, I'm gonna bleed red just like you do.
Right. And that's
So
real.
I mean, I'm blessed. I'm blessed, and I'm very thankful.
And that's real. Now let's talk about since you are an R&B artist, how do you feel about the current R&B artists out? Well, not current R&B artists, but the state of R&B right now. As
Um,
far as
I,
you have
I
fans,
feel
lots of fans, but when it comes to fans actually buying records,
I think we've tend well I think R&B is kind of grown into something that I feel like it shouldn't have grown into. As far as like the direction, I feel like R&B was good in the '90s. I think R&B that's when R&B felt good. That's when R&B meant something. I think nowadays us artists we tend to try to keep up with the times, quote unquote the times.
mm-hmm.
As far as like the dance, the pop, records and so on and so forth. And I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I actually just recorded a record like that like 2 nights ago. But will I have an album full of songs like that? No, because I mean that's not who I am.
Right, and I
I
definitely
feel like
agree because
I feel like R&B is something that should be felt like in your soul, in your heart. Like whenever you hear it, it makes you feel a certain way.
hmm
So I'm definitely trying to take it back to that.
hmm so you're signed. Well, obviously you're signed to your own label, so you're independent. Now that you're independent, you have more creative direction, I believe, right?
Yes, definitely, definitely.
So I guess that's different from being signed to a major label where you don't really have the creative will to do what you want to do. And so, how do you feel now transitioning from a major being signed to a major label to back on your independent thing?
Um, I honestly, I I don't want to shoot myself in the foot by saying this, but I kind of like it a little bit more.
Mhm.
I get to express who I am. I get to I get to be who I am. Because I mean, in all actuality, um, and this is just the way that I think. Record labels are great. And please don't get me wrong by saying this, but there are just a lot of record companies that have a lot of staff that don't really know much about being an artist. They don't know much about what's hot, what's not hot. They just kind of are there.
Right.
So being in the situation that I'm in now, it's actually giving me the opportunity to actually put out what I feel is hot as an artist, what I feel like R&B should be.
And so, what advice would you give to those aspiring R&B artists who look up to you, or Day26, who's looking to go to either a major or independent label? What type of advice would you give to that artist?
Stay true to yourself. Do what feels good to your heart. Do what makes your soul feel good. And the people that actually feel the same way that you feel, they'll feel it. They'll feel what you're doing. They'll feel what you're saying. They'll understand your message. So definitely stay true to who you are.
Cool. And I saw that you are I saw online that you're a spokesperson for the Sickle Cell Disease Association of America.
Yes, sir.
How did that come about?
Well, a lot of people around me that are extremely close to me, actually, like my sister, like my publicist, even my manager, my manager's daughter. They all have sickle cell, and I feel like that's a disease that's, that gets overlooked so much. But at the same time, people, there are people actually living, day to day with this disease, and it's sad that people aren't as educated as they should be about this.
Right. It's definitely good luck to not only making good music, but also giving back to the community.
Definitely.
Cool. Let's see. I'm definitely looking forward to your new single. Is it going to be on iTunes, or it's going to be a free download?
No, it's going to be a free download. You know what I'm saying? This is something, for the fams. This is just the beginning. This isn't, this isn't who Brian Angel fully is, but this is just the beginning of my journey.
Right. So where do you see yourself at 2013? What do you hope to accomplish next year?
Oh, man, I'm winning Grammys. I'm winning BET Awards. I'm winning it all, And, and then I can't wait to get back with my brothers at Day26 and do the same thing, and we're going to rock.